Good afternoon and welcome to Cole's Backyard Coop. Yes, we're just starting this video and look who's come to see me already, Miss Spooky. What you need, honey? You need love already? This is not a cat video, this is a chicken video, okay? So you just hang out and be a good girl. Okay, so welcome to the coop. Another hot, steamy day in Central Florida here in July. We've had a lot of on and off showers, and we just got back from vacation. We went up to Savannah, Georgia. Beautiful place, very historical. If you've never been there, I highly recommend it. Ton of history, and it was a great trip. We went for several days, and we just got home yesterday. And you know, after you're on vacation, you got to get back to normal, and I'm glad I have today to do that before going back to work. So anyway, I thought I'd bring you an update on the girls. They are 20 weeks old tomorrow. And the main thing I wanted to update you on is how they're all doing health-wise. Had the outbreak of the respiratory infection. As you can hear, some of them are still sneezing a little bit, but not much. My Andalusian there, Anastasia, I named her, she has it still kind of bad, but she's gotten better, but her progression is so slow that I really don't know what to do, honestly. I know most people would probably call her and just put her out, but she's eating, she's drinking, she's acting somewhat normal. She still can't fly up and sleep on the perch, and you can see she's still gasping a little bit there, but it just kills me to put her out of her misery. It just really, I know it might be the best thing to do, but anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to give her another week or so and see, and then that might be the best thing to do for her. But everyone else has rebounded really well. They might do a little sneeze like that. These others are very fat and healthy looking. Comb development is starting. Nice red comb here on Hazel. So at 20 weeks, that's what you should expect. You should start to see them filling out. They'll get a little bit more, when they're young, they're kind of lean and growing, but then they start to get the weight on them and fill out, is what I refer to it as. And then my Wellsummer over there, Wella, her comb is really coming along really nicely. Beautiful white Americana there. Annabelle. And then all the others, they're all looking really good. And then my Whitey True Blue right there, Luna. Look how beautiful her body is right here. She's kind of a blue, but with some splash in there. Gorgeous. Hi, Hazel. Say hi to everyone. So another thing I want to show you guys today is, now that they're 20 weeks old, you want to start preparing your nest boxes for them to potentially start laying at any time after 20 weeks. A friend of mine that took 10 of the chicks from this batch already got 3 eggs from her Americanas. And I was jealous. I'm like, how come yours laid already and mine haven't? But I think them getting sick took a little bit of a toll on them and kind of put them a little bit behind. But that's okay. Hens will lay when they're ready to lay. Some will lay sooner than others. And you have to be patient with that. So their body is still growing and developing. And when it's at the point that it's ready to produce its first egg, it will come out. No doubt about it. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I do to prepare the nest boxes for new layers. Get the nesting area ready. I've opened it up so they can start going in there. I've had it blocked off because they do still sleep in the coop where they were raised, actually. They like to still sleep in there, which is fine. There's perches in there, and it's high up off the ground that they like. Eventually, though, they'll learn to sleep inside the hen house. But yeah, I've opened it up so they can start going in there, checking the nest boxes out. You want them to start kind of being curious about the nest boxes. I've got the artificial ceramic egg in each box, fresh hay, or straw. I like straw. So let's go over and I'll show you what I do to prepare. And then we'll take another look at the girls here, okay? Are you okay with that? You guys are just trying to keep cool. It's so darn hot. Alright, let's go take a look. You see my Welsummer's got the biggest comb over there? Usually your ones that develop the fastest will be your first layers. So like Luna right here, look how pretty and big and red her comb is. Wella, see that? Big comb, beautiful. So they should be the first layers. So hard to keep a white chicken white. I'll tell you that right now, if you've ever had one, or you're thinking about having one. They're just hard to keep white. I had to give her a little bath yesterday. I don't use soap, just warm water. Cool to warm. With gloves. And you just kind of run the feathers through your fingers to get the poop or dirt out of them. And then they're good. Hi, Luna. Look at that pretty comb she's got going on there. And that's Mavis. She's going to be a whitey true green. I can't wait to see if she lays a beautiful green egg. I'm sure she will. Alright, let's go work on the nest boxes. Alright, so we got supplies out. Got light bleach cloth that I hit it with bleach and then I rinsed it out really, really good. I use that to wipe down perches and everything. Spray it with bleach and then rinse it out really, really good. So there's still a little bit of bleach on it, but not much. And then I've got my DE. I've told you about DE. If you don't have any food grade diatomaceous earth, pick some up. You can mix a little bit into their food for a warmer. And it's great at keeping lice, mites, all of those type of things down. And it's just overall good for the birds. So maybe once a quarter, which is every 3 months, I will put some in their food. Not a lot, because they can taste it, so you don't want it to be too strong. You just mix in maybe a couple tablespoons into the feeder, and that'll be enough. Alright, and I've got some nice fresh straw here. So this is what your nest boxes should look like. One of my ceramic eggs belongs over here. I did all of them except for one. I've already cleaned out all the old bedding, which maybe once every 6 months you should really tear down your boxes all the way down to the bottom and clean them out really good. You need a scraper, your DE, your cloth with diluted Clorox water, and then I bleach these ceramic eggs every so often too, so the dirt gets off of them, because they get dirty. Okay, so here, this is what I did. I bought this brush at the store, grocery store. It's got a scraper on the back. It's a toilet brush basically for $1.99. I use it for dusting purposes, get dirt out of the crevices. I use it in the boxes. And then I use it to scrape the corners. Okay. And it gets all the gunk off, which is what you want. Okay, so I've already done that. There's just a little bit left here, which we can get rid of, but that's fine if there's just a little bit there. And then I wiped down the sides already with the cloth. I'll grab my cloth and then I will wipe down your corners, crevices, the tops, the front where they perch to come in. They'll step on it. Sometimes with poopy feet. Wipe down all your walls and just get it all clean there. Okay, now I'm going to get my DE. Now, DE, let's talk about that. You want to be very cautious about inhaling diatomaceous earth. If you have a hen house that you have to go inside because you can't access your nest boxes from the outside, then make sure to wear a mask. You do not want to inhale diatomaceous earth. It's dangerous for humans because diatomaceous earth is like the microscopic skeletons of organisms, and it's all broken down and ground, and that's bad for you to inhale into your lungs. So supposedly it can kind of microscopically cut you or something, but it's not good to breathe it in. I'm outside the hen house. I can access my boxes from the outside, so I do not need to wear a mask, but I still want to be careful and make sure not to be too close to it and inhale it in. Okay, so I'm just going to put just a little bit. You see that? I'm going to sprinkle it all around. Okay, that's good. One-handed camera person here, so try to do my best. Sorry if it doesn't come through real well. Okay, and then you can always wipe down any that gets in. But no worries, this is good stuff for the chicken. So okay, now you see how I just kind of coated the bottom? That is going to prevent bugs from getting in your nest boxes and living there. Mites, roaches, anything like that, lice. You don't want any of that living in your box underneath the hay. So that's going to prevent that. Okay, and like I said, I clean it out every 6 months. If you feel like you need to do it more often, let's say if the nest box gets poop in it or anything, yeah, do it as often as you need to. But mine stay pretty clean actually because I keep up with it ongoing. So every 6 months I totally tear them down to this and refresh them. Okay, now it's time for the hay. So we're going to grab the hay. We're going to put a nice base of hay in there. Okay. Be generous with your hay. Don't be scared. And then let's see where we're at. I get the hay from my local feed store. You could buy it in a bale. Or straw, sorry. Not hay. You can use hay though. You can use both, but I like straw better. It holds up better. It's not so fine. It's thicker. And you can buy it in a bale, but for storage purposes, I don't buy a bale. I just buy a bag full. They sell it to me for $1. I'll get 2 or 3 bags full. So then you push it into the corners. I always hollow out the middle. And then I'm going to add some more because see, there's still some wood showing. I like it to be kind of thick. Remember, when the hen lays her egg, it comes out with a little bit of force, and you don't want the egg to get broken because it's bare wood. That's why it's so important to have a good nesting spot created for your hens to lay their eggs, because if you just have a bucket or not enough bedding in the nest for them, then you're going to run the risk of broken eggs. And that kind of defeats the purpose of all that time you waited for your hens to start laying, and there's broken eggs. So you want to take the steps to, plus this keeps the eggs clean too. It's rare that I ever have to wash my eggs, because you've got nice fresh bedding, nice cushion to it. See that? Nice cushion. And then hollow it out. That's about the depth that I want. Then put that there. And you're done. Look how nice that is. A nice, clean, safe place for them to put their eggs. And no bugs. And it just looks pretty. I like a pretty nest area. I don't know about you. See, they're already starting to come in and look around. Hi, Wella. You coming in to look around? See what's going on? Checking out where you're going to lay your first egg? She's a Welsummer, so her eggs will be the dark chocolatey brown terracotta. They're going to be beautiful. She's beautiful. Now I've noticed what I call playing in the nest box, which means it's hollowed out like more than I hollowed out. You could tell it was done by a chicken, and you could tell the little dummy egg was moved, and that they were, what I call playing, becoming familiar with the nest box before it's time to lay. So that's really important at 20 weeks, that you start allowing them to look at the nest box, kind of go in and out of it. If you have hens that dig the nest box, like they'll pull all the straw out, you have to be patient with that. It might happen. Mine have not done it, but I've had hens in the past that have done it. And you just kind of have to be patient with that, because they will do it. Okay, let's take a look from the back of the hen house. Now, previously, I've had, take a picture of the yard. Everything's flowering right now. My crepe myrtles, I love crepe myrtles. They're so beautiful. And I've got some lilies that are blooming right there. And some little daisies. I love my flowers. At the tababuya tree, they grow in the south. So in spring, that whole tree right there will be covered in yellow blooms before the leaves come in. And then the house. Okay, so now. Alrighty. So this is what it looks like from the inside. My nest boxes. Hi, Violet. My speckled Sussex. My boxes are ground level, which this is the first time I've ever had that. They can access the boxes, just by simply stepping into them. Actually, they don't have to fly up. If you don't have ground level boxes, your boxes should be 1 to 2 feet off the ground. Like if I, mounted them right above the perch there. You could. I thought about putting in a box up there, but 5 boxes is enough. My previous coop, if you look way back at my first few videos, I had them mounted to the wall. And then when I had this coop built, this is how they make them, which is nice to be able to access them from the outside. So I really like that. And they've got the dividers, and then it's got the baseboard in the front to hold everything in. It's another important feature. You want to have something in front to hold the straw in and prevent an egg from just rolling out. So, and then I've got the pine shavings, which they've been digging up, and I have to straighten out because I just opened this area up to them. So, and they've got their roosting bars for the nighttime. But yeah, so that's what the boxes look like, and I can easily access them from the outside. Each box is 12 inches wide, 12 inches long, and probably about 2 to 3 feet tall. The walls. I asked for the walls to be a little taller because they want privacy when they're laying. So there it is. This is one of my Americanas, Petrie. Hi, babies. All right, so that's a look at that. Again, guys, make sure you have all the right supplies. Set up your boxes now if your hens are 20 weeks old. And get them familiar with their new laying area, where they're going to be laying their eggs. And you should always get your eggs in the box. If you show them where to put the eggs, they will go there and deposit their eggs with no problem. Alright? Alright, one last look at the girls. Oh. See, Anastasia, poor baby. She's eating though. Just hope she pulls through. I hate to have to do any hurt her, kill her. I had to wash her too. She was dirty. She's such a pretty splash color too. But she eats. Look at her eating. Keep putting some weight on, baby. She felt really skinny, but it feels like she's starting to get some weight back on her, so I'm gonna hold out. Alright, that's Anastasia. Here's the rest. From Cole's Backyard Coop. Thanks so much for watching, as always. I've had a request to do cleaning video, but you guys all that have been watching my videos for a long time, y'all know that I constantly clean. I'm always cleaning. So there's no real magic to keeping the coop clean other than just keep up with it daily. Don't wait and do it once a month or longer than. I can't imagine not cleaning a little bit every day to keep everything in order. I mean, this is after all day, and everything still is pretty much intact. The perch doesn't have all kinds of poop on it or anything. You just keep up with it. And then, I'm telling you, putting down hay or straw in the bottom of your coop, the run, will keep everything so much cleaner. I highly recommend it. Put hay or straw in the bottom of your run. Inside the hen house part, I put pine shavings, not hay, because they need to differentiate the difference of the two. So, but yeah, it keeps the feet cleaner, keeps your perches cleaner. Everything stays so much cleaner. And I use a product called Coop Clean with a K. Look at this one again. Beginning of the video and the end of the video. What do you want, Miss Spook? Spoiled brat cat. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. Always love your comments. Like the video if you did. Hope this helped. And you preparing for your young hens to start laying. If you're not sure what to do, feel free to ask questions. Always happy to answer. And again, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you'd like to the channel. I'm always doing new videos. And I've built up quite a few subscribers and fans, which I love, because I really enjoy bringing these videos to you and hoping that it helps you understand your chickens a little better and how to take care of them. Alright? Alright guys, say bye to everyone out there. Hopefully the next update I bring you will be an egg from the girls. So from Cole's Backyard Coop, have a super duper day wherever you are. It's Sunday, so if you're going back to work tomorrow, have a great Monday. If you're on vacation, enjoy. We enjoyed ours. Savannah, again, I highly recommend it. Go online and check it out. Oh, we did a ghost tour too. That was cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye. Miss Daisy, are you going to say bye? Miss Wella? Take care, guys. Bye. Oh, yeah. And happy chicken keeping. It's not a complete video with saying happy chicken keeping. Take care.